What is the one thing that makes you successful? What is the one thing that successful people do that unsuccessful people don't do? And that is the one thing that makes them successful. Everybody seems to be looking for one magic thing for everything. One magic thing for selling more, one magic thing for succeeding more, one magic thing for a relationship to work, one thing that will fix whatever area they need work on. Let me tell you one thing. There's multiple things that will make you sell better, that will make you more successful, and that will make your relationship better. For everything in life, if it was so simple, everybody would be successful. Everybody would have a perfect relationship. Everybody would be a good salesperson and a good communicator. But there's more than one thing for everything. Today, though, I want to share with you one thing that I have seen in successful people that unsuccessful people never master. And if you do master it, you're going to be guaranteed a successful person in life. So today, I want you to stay with me for about 10-15 minutes, and I'm going to share this one thing that, even though it's not the only thing, it's pretty important, and there are things that you can trade off in order for you to become successful, but this one thing, you cannot trade it off, because a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on what it is that it takes to be successful. Everybody thinks that, for you to be successful, you have to inherit money. Not true. In order for you to be successful, you have to have a high IQ. Not true. In order for you to be successful, you have to have a degree. Not true. And all those things that people just lie themselves with. And to be honest with you, many people that I have met in the past that have these beliefs have them because they haven't found success. And so they start pointing fingers at different things that have nothing to do with success. I don't have a high IQ. I don't come from a family that has money. I don't have a degree. I don't have many of the things that people would acquire to become successful. Here I am. I'm successful. We'll go right into it, and we'll make sure that you know what it is that successful people do and unsuccessful people don't. My name is Andrew Pizzi. I'm an investor and entrepreneur out of Las Vegas, and I want to welcome you to the AP Show, where I'll be focusing on how you can build a good life around health, wealth, love, and happiness. And I want to make sure that whatever topics you want me to review, you comment below, because I want to make sure that I can give you all the tools that I was looking for when I was starting out. I want to make sure that we're coming to you with all valuable and neutral and objective information that you need in your life in order for you to become better and better every single day. So follow me, give me a subscribe, give me a like, and give me a comment with whatever you want me to review before we go right into the video. Today's topic is probably going to be one of the best and most important content that I have put out, and I want to give you 4 examples as to why this one thing that I'm going to talk to you about is actually true, because it not only helped me, but I have seen that everybody successful that I know gets this right into their life. They understand it well, they apply it, and they make sure that they master this one thing. So I'm going to give you what it is, but I'm also going to give you 4 examples into why this is super important. So stay with me. Now, what is the one thing, right? That one thing is delayed gratification. Many people just never understand the concept that whenever you want to be successful, whenever you want to have a business, whenever you want to do an investment or whatever, and whenever you see your future and you don't have what you want, you need to delay gratification. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is the following. When you are having a goal for your life and you want to achieve it now, or you want to achieve it in 5 years, whatever your time horizon is, you need to make sure that you understand that you need to invest in that goal. So what I want to do with you is I want to give you 4 examples, but before that, I want to make sure that you understand the concept. In order for you to become successful, you need to be able to put off present pleasure for future gain. That is literally the definition of an investor. A person who puts off present pleasure for future gain. If you are investing money today, you know that money is not going to grow today. You know that your bank account is going to go to 0. grow. But you don't care if you're a successful investor because you know that in 5 years, in 10 years, that money is going to grow. So that is what successful people understand very well and what unsuccessful people don't understand. And that is the whole reason why unsuccessful people think that $1,000 for an iPhone is not a lot of money, but if somebody offers them a seat at an event where they're going to learn stuff, that's a lot of money. When you hear people saying, no, that's a lot of money for a course, but that's not a lot of money for a dinner, that's a problem. That is the biggest differentiator from successful people and unsuccessful people. When you hear people that are investing money in courses, books, investments, stuff like that, and they don't care, that person is going to be successful because they understand future gains. Now, here's the thing with this. I want to make sure that this is clear because I'm not saying you should never have a new phone, that you should never have a vacation, that you should never have a nicer car. I'm not saying that. You should aim and strive for those things to be present in your life. What I'm saying is make sure that you feed the right vehicles and then you get those things. Delayed gratification doesn't mean you're never going to get there. It just means you're going to put it off for the first thing that is the most important, which is the business to be feeding you. So that when you get to the point where you want that car, when you want that watch, when you want the house, you are in the right place. Now, the first example I want to give you is a person who says that in order for them to open a business is too much money. Here's the deal with this. Most businesses you can actually open and start operating with $5,000 to $10,000. If you can save up that money and you think that that's too much, but you go on vacation to Puerto Rico, to Hawaii, to Maldives, to whatever you want to go, you're wrong. Because the problem with that is that $5,000 to $10,000 investment that could be generating you money is the first vehicle that will help you pay for your trips, for your car, for your phone, for everything that you want. The second example I want to give you is a course that is $1,000 and a phone that is $1,000. This phone, the iPhone 15 or 14, whatever, like it is $1,000. Many people have that phone, and when the phone first came out, everybody rushed to Apple to get the phone. Yet I have talked personally to many people that have the phone or that had the 14 when it came out, and I invited them to an event that the ticket was about $1,000 and they said that it was too much. I went to the event and I got a deal that made me $80,000 right in that event. So for me to say that an event that is $1,000 where I'm gonna meet investors, I'm gonna meet entrepreneurs, I'm gonna feed my mind is a lot of money, but I'm buying an iPhone that costs the same amount, that's stupid. Many people just go, well, yeah, but the phone I can finance. Put the event ticket on a credit card. You're putting everything on a credit card anyway. Put things that will feed your mind and that will feed your future on a credit card as well. Doesn't that make sense too? The third example that I'm going to give you is furnishing your house with something really nice and you rent that house, or buying a house and using that money for a down payment on a property. Many people do this. Many people rent the place that they live in and they actually go and buy really, really nice things. And when you ask them why they don't own a house, their answer is not that they want to rent, that they want to move. Those are all valid reasons. The reason is that they don't have money, but they have $10,000, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 in furniture in the house that they rent versus getting that 30 grand, putting it as a down payment, and then start buying the furniture slowly. You need to get your priorities in order for you to become successful. So stop doing those things. Stop buying the iPhone, the newest one. Instead, buy the 14 or the 13 and go to the event. Those are smarter things to do, because if you're trying to become successful, you need to prioritize the things that are more important. Wait for the fourth example, because that one to me is the biggest one, and that one to me is just the one that basically just freaks me out whenever I hear that. The fourth example is time. Time is the one resource that we all have a limit on. Money is unlimited. Everything that you can touch and feel and see, that's unlimited. Time is limited. We all have 24 hours in a day. What freaks me out the most and what pisses me off the most is whenever somebody tells me that they have no time to go and start a business, to go and learn a new skill, to go to an event, to go and learn stuff, to go take a course. Yet they're spending time on Netflix. Yet they're spending time on watching movies. Yet they're spending time on TikTok and Instagram and just wasting time everywhere. You can't tell me that you want to be successful if you can't prioritize the things that will make you successful. The thing that pisses me off the most is when somebody asks me what things they need to be doing in order for them to be successful, but they're not doing them. You share your knowledge, you share the things that they should be doing, but they're like, yeah, I don't have any time for that. I don't have any money for that. But when you analyze their life, they do have time, they're just wasting it. They do have money, they're just wasting it. That is what pisses me off the most, because those people are unhappy and unfulfilled because of that. So with those 4 examples, analyze the ROI, the return on investment on each one of the things and see which one is better. Is it better to have an iPhone 15 or is it better to go to an event that will feed your mind? Is it better to own a house that is an investment, or is it better to furnish really nicely your little house that you're renting from somebody else? Is it better to pay for a course, or is it better to just waste your money on a vacation? I'm not saying that's a waste of money. I'm just saying when you have the right things in mind, you should put off the pleasure of today and gratification for tomorrow. You need to be doing that in order for you to become successful though. If you have any questions, do me a favor, go to my Instagram account, drop a question in my DM, drop a question in this video, but give me your thoughts about this topic. What do you think? Is it $1,000 better spent on a course, on an event, or all that? Or is it better spent on an iPhone? Because if your answer is the second one, an iPhone, you're not going to be successful, my friend. So let me tell you something. If you want to know what successful people think like, let me tell you, that's a lot of what they think about. They all are looking for ways to save money, ways to invest more, ways to look for things that will drip some money and they can pay for the pleasures. If you want a car, that's fine. Go buy a condo, rent it out, Airbnb it, do whatever you need to do, and with the cash flow, go buy the car. That's not a wrong thing to do. I have a nice car. My car is 70 grand. I have a nice watch. I have a nice house. I have nice things. I'm just saying, I first invested all my money into the things that will generate money. And then with those things, with those businesses and investments, is that I bought the things that are nice, not the other way around. So make sure that you have everything in order for you to become successful. As always, thank you for watching to the end and take care, everybody.